Hey, welcome back to the build. Today we're going to be draining coolant all over the floor. My ultimate goal here is to remove the radiator in order to paint it and a couple of other items, but clearly I'm just making a mess. Hey, look at that, got a shiny new positive thermal cover. Took a little bit of finagling to get the subframe in, getting everything lined up. And at this point I also installed the front and rear mounts. And here's the painted radiator going back on. Now, while the radiator was off, I painted a couple of other things, including this coolant reservoir. I assembled the front, upper, and lower control arms and installed them on the car. Then I assembled the steering column and turn stalk with the turn signal canceling weight. Next, I decided to take the billet shifter on, but I was missing some parts and couldn't get the reverse lockout arm to function properly. So I set that aside because I was getting a little frustrated and ended up going back to the car to do the rear axles, the knuckles, and the tie rods. Here I'm swapping the tie rod ends from the front to the back and putting the ones from the kit on the front because they are different lengths, and that is what you are supposed to do according to the forum. put off screwing in the passenger kick plate for way too long, so voila, there we go. There was a little bit of a learning curve to building the front struts, but once I figured out the first one, the second one was fairly easy to put together. The knuckles were fairly easy, but I should have placed the vertical bolts in before anything else because they didn't fit otherwise. I had to disassemble the whole thing and reassemble it in order to get them to fit. And it was easy enough, but they're a pain in the butt to torque down. I realized way later on that one of the brackets was backwards, and so I had to flip that as well. This is how you do an alignment on this car, so I'll need to take these on and off a bunch of times. Building the rear coilovers wasn't nearly as difficult as building the fronts. They were pretty much mostly already assembled. It just required a ton of measuring. This is for a separate heat exchanger system for the turbo. I seriously doubt it's going to be sufficient enough to keep the temperatures down, but I can always rig something up later if I need to. This thing was seriously difficult to get on its brackets. You can see I had to bend it a little bit in order to get it to fit. I finally came back to the shifter and completed it. Although I was missing a couple of pieces, I emailed DF and they ended up sending the pieces right out to me. Seriously, thanks for watching. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but some things caused me to put a pause on the Goblin project for a little while. It's currently moving a lot faster now, and stick around for the next one. Like and subscribe.